Hi guys, happy Wednesday. I am just following up on your next paper and what all is going to be involved in that really fast. This week, we're back at it. You've got A Midsummer Night's Dream and the lecture that you need to read through or listen to by tomorrow night. There are two different discussions. Don't miss your opportunity to get 20 points each. Or together, 10 points each, 20 points together. I am going to try and see if I can find another YouTube link. YouTube is really, if they think something is copywritten, they're really quick at eliminating that and removing it from YouTube. So if I can't find one, just read the play. Read it a couple times. Okay, so talking about your text analysis, this is due April 9th. Just some kind of like your basic things. The paper should be between 600 to 1200 words. It should include a works cited page. Okay, so these are your 10 citations. Again, these do not need to be all cited within your paper. I just want 10 sources saying that you did some research outside of just your book. All the papers, but this paper must be in MLA style, must be written in the third person, must have an introduction and a conclusion. Failure to do any of these will result in a C. I think most of you guys did pretty good with the last round of papers, making sure that you had the MLA style third person, the intro and conclusion. I think you were nervous about that C. So good job. Keep doing that. Couple things that are a little bit different with this paper. In addition to the paper with the works cited page, you will have an organizational note chart. It can be either part of that paper or it can be a separate attachment, but both need to come in to me. That organizational chart, I'm going to add it to the, MLA style, written in third person, all those things. If I don't have that organizational chart, you will automatically get a C. I'm going to send along with this email two attachments. One is going to be the text analysis paper, an example of one, and then the other one will be an example of the note chart, so you can kind of see what I would like you to do as you're reading through your play of choice, and we'll get to that. All I want you to do is just take notes, and I want to see the line from the script or any directions or whatever it is that has kind of given a little creative instinct for you, and then your thoughts going with it. This is such an open creative assignment. I hope that you guys really enjoy it, but it does have some kind of strict criteria that needs to follow it. So the purpose of this text analysis, directors analyze a text using these components before they ever begin directing on a stage. I am getting ready to direct Beauty and the Beast this summer, and I'm going to be right in the trenches with you writing a text analysis for that. It assists the director in finding the direction and perspective within the play and assists in making decisions on everything from the costumes to the set. Okay, so a couple things. Within your paper, don't summarize the play. Your class has read one of these plays. I have read these plays. Your options are to write a text analysis on Oedipus Rex, Midsummer Night's Dream, or Glass Menagerie, which we'll read through in a couple of weeks. So one of those three. So please don't give us a summary. You need every line and every space for this analysis. Secondly, please do not include any symbolism. It's a common thing, I think, in literature classes, but it does not really fall within text analysis. So please do not include any discussion of symbolism. All you're adhering to is you're going to write an analysis on structure, environment, style, and or language of the play of your choice. Nothing else other than obviously your introduction and conclusion, but don't pull in any other kind of creative input other than 2 of those 4 things. So just kind of going through those and what they are. So you have the option of looking at the structure of the play. This identifies whose story the script is telling. And the key things a director should look for is how the story is pieced together, the perspective it is written in, the rules of the world within the script, and the pace of the show. The structure can be perceived as either a tangible idea or a metaphor. Okay, so what I don't want are staging details. I don't want you to tell me that that Midsummer Night's Dream is the structure is a forest. That's not the structure. That's part of the set, but that's not the structure. I want you to look deeper than that. I want you to look at the abstract idea. And it can, believe you me, it can be extremely abstract. Like I said, this is a creative, open project. And so it can be whatever you believe that it is. I just need you to find material to back that. Okay. The second thing that you can also look into is your environment, okay? The environment tells the director where the story is set, and one should consider whether or not the place is real, fictional, or concrete and abstract, okay? Again, look at the environment as more of an abstract ideal or idea. Don't tell me that the story is placed in the 1930s. Tell me this is a hostile environment. This is, a feared environment, and then back up as to why it is. Try to stay away from things. This sounds funny, but try and stay away from things that somebody would go, well, that's obvious, right? Oedipus Rex is set, in Greece. Before Christ is born. That's obvious, right? So look for things that are more abstract than those things when you're talking about structure or environment, okay? Your other option is style, okay? The style in a script identifies how or through what filter an idea is being expressed. So again, you have several options on what that filter means to you. Is it I feel like I keep going towards kind of negative, although 2 of the plays that you're reading are kind of tragic, but is it, kind of a family abuse filter? Is the mother putting her dreams and wishes on the daughter? What is the filter? Okay, so that's what you're looking for in style. Your language works closely with the structure and the controlling theme to express the focus or purpose of the script. And this is usually identified in the use or type of language, but can sometimes be expressed through imagery. Okay, so you're looking, when you're using language, obviously Shakespeare, his is rhyme and verse, right? So Midsummer is lots of rhyme and verse. That's going to be a pretty easy thing to point out. What is the language? What is the imagery in Oedipus Rex? Is it empowering? Is it demeaning? So be looking again for the abstract thoughts. And like I said, guys, there is no wrong way to do this. These plays, every director is going to see a play completely differently. And you are a director. One of these is your scripts, and you're going to see it the way that you see it. All I need to see is that you have backed up your vision for your play with some facts and with some good sources, okay? Please feel free to call me if you want to talk more about this or kind of talk through ideas. I'm so happy to do that. 615-598-4749. Other than that, couple other things. You're jumping to paper 4, which again is the live theater critique. That is due during your final week, but you will need to see a live theater production. So be looking into different productions that you could go see and critique. I think Actors Point may be running My Fair Lady. HPAC is running Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, if you want to see yours truly prance around the stage. I know that there are so many. Vol State is running Fame. I think maybe this coming weekend or next. So make sure, go see a show, go write that paper so that finals week you aren't trying to do all of your other classes finals and then trying to figure out how to see a show in the middle of that. Okay? Yeah, let's have a great week.